Michael, let's get to my guy here. And I know you got something to say. I see you perking up. I know you got something to say.
No, he's hurt. I feel bad for him.
See, you got something to say. Chicago, they go ahead and lose to the Atlanta Falcons 27-24. Younghoe Koo making the go-ahead field goal there with about a minute and a half left. My man Justin Fields gets banged up with the left shoulder here in this game. But what did you make of what we saw yesterday between the Falcons and the Bears?
Well, I mean, look, this is the second week in a row in the fourth quarter, where, at the end of the day, they can't make a play. I mean, he throws an interception in the fourth quarter. At some point, this six-back offense is good, but you got to make plays at quarterback, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he throwing the ball to Montgomery, he gets picked off against a bad Falcon defense. And both teams, I thought Patterson, to me, I mean, everybody wants Devin Hester to get in the Hall of Fame. This Patterson kid is incredible. Yeah. I mean, this guy is unbelievable. I mean, it is so unbelievable to take that kickoff back and do what he does. It's just, to me, he's remarkable. And Arthur Smith has done a great job with this team. Give him credit. Give him credit. I mean, they found a way to win a close game. I mean, they lose to Chicago. They lose to San Diego, the Los Angeles Chargers on a close game. They get whooped by Carolina in Carolina, but, I mean, they play it pretty close. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, Fields got to make plays passing in the fourth quarter because you can't run it. You can't be the running back. And he's last 2 weeks he hasn't. Now, I hope he's not hurt. But this is the problem when you have a six-back offense. The quarterback's going to get hurt.
Yeah, shout out to Cordarrelle Patterson, who now has the most kick return TDs in NFL history with 9. And that kick return, it brought Atlanta back into that game because they were down 17-7 at that point. And things were looking a little kind of sketchy for them at that point of the game. But on the Fields point there with the left shoulder injury, it sounds like he might miss some time. I think the betting market for this upcoming week is telling you that he might miss a little bit of time. Do you think that this workload for him in this six-back offense is sustainable given the amount of hits that he takes?
No, it's not. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's going to be really hard. And I mean, the Jets are a 6-point favorite against him right now, so it tells you he's not playing.
Yep.
So yeah, I don't think it's sustainable. It's too hard. You got to take too many hits. I mean, he carried the ball 18 times. He got sacked 4 times in the game. You got to avoid the contact. You got to be a little slippery. You got to be able to say it and move around it, and it's hard. When you're the leading ball carrier, and averaging 4.7 a carry, it's one thing to be the leading ball carrier and have a 7-point yard day carrying the football, but it's another thing when you're at 4. That means there's a lot of his longest run was 17 yards. There's a lot of contact going on in that. You're going to get hurt. And he's a big kid. He's going to have to get his body more physical. There's no doubt. But this is the second year in a row. Last year he got hurt too. Remember, Femi?
Mm-hmm. Hopefully he's able to stay healthy, but it doesn't sound like he's going to be playing this week. Now, they're saying that he's going to undergo some further testing on Wednesday, and we'll know more. But just based on the shoulder injury,
he looked like
he was in a lot of pain grabbing that.
He said he was
shoulder.
In a lot of pain.
Yeah,
I mean, it looked like he was really hurting.
Yeah.
I mean,
he was in a lot of pain last week. He said that his legs were sore in the game against the Detroit Lions. So he's getting that running back workload in addition to what he's doing at quarterback. It's a lot, but I still have faith in my guy. Get him healthy. He's starting to show those signs to continue to improve.
Back. I mean, he's a running back.
We'll have the discussion after the season. The full one, the full evaluation.
There's no discussion to have. He's a running back.
I tell you,
you say whatever you want. I mean, make him the MVP. Why don't you join that ESPN campaign and make him the MVP
I'm not saying he's the MVP. I'm just saying that he's showing some good signs.
I think you and that guy from ESPN ought to get forces together and have this campaign and make him the – because, I mean, basically sponsor the campaign by Pearl Vision Center because you're both blind if you think he's the MVP.
I never said he was the MVP.
Sponsored by Pearl Vision Center. Femi and the worldwide leader think Justin Fields is the MVP.
I never said he was the MVP. I'm just saying we'll have the discussion and the full evaluation at the end of the season.
I think you should join forces. I know you never said it. I think you should join forces.
I'm not joining those forces, no.
Yeah.
No, I'm not joining those forces.
That's a brilliant force to join. I mean, that's a brilliant force to join.
I'm just saying that table for 2, it might be a table for 3 by the end of the season here, Michael. You're going to be included in this as we talk Justin Fields at the end of the year. But the Bears fall to 3-8. Falcons, though, more importantly, back into this NFC wildcard race at 5-6.
And they stink. And they're terrible.
Yes. They're awful. But you know what? They're 5-6. Thanks for watching the GM Shuffle with Michael Lombardi. And for more videos like this, make sure to subscribe to VSiN Live and the GM Shuffle podcast with Michael Lombardi, presented by DraftKings and VSiN, wherever you get your podcasts.